Geshe has just arrived. He might circumambulate. Please turn to page 35 in the Gold Prayer Book. And we'll start with the 7 Limb Prayer. Gosum gu pe gone cha zelo nye sham yi tu che di malubu to me ne sa di tu tam che shak ke pa ge wa nam la she yi rang Korwa maton bardule june dola cheki kolo korwadan da jengen an janchu chenpo. Now turn to pages 97 and 98. And we'll chant the short mandala offering and then the request to turn the wheel of Dharma. Saji perki shushin meto tamli rabli ji ni Miktewa Ido Kunamdak Shila Chirpashok Jetsun Lama Dampa Kenam Kichukukala Kense Jujintik Chita Tsampe Dushe Zima La Shab Kecheki Char Pawab to Sir Idam Guru Rata Mandala Kam Niryatayami. On the same page, Geshe will lead us in the refuge and bodhicitta prayer.
Please set a positive motivation, okay? or like reflect the meaning of refuge and bodhicitta prayer, so that also same as like setting up positive motivations, best form of positive motivations. Sanje
Chodon Soki Chonam La Chanchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyangi Pesernamgi Dola Bencher Sangye Tu Pasho.
Sanje
Chodon Soki Chonam La Chanchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyangi Pesernamgi Dola Bencher Sangye Tu Pasho.
Sanje
Chodon Soki Chonam La Chanchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyangi Pesernamgi Dola Bencher Sangye Tu Pasho.
Padalame Medami, Omono, Yadashi Tambe Chunjin and Dishi, Namoto, Tamje Kedo, Daki Chut, and to Kangi to the Yason, Tavaman. Tambe Chunjin, Dejaba, Godam Dama, Chance. Oh, yeah. Good evening. Oh, yeah, good evening. So, this coming Wednesday, one of my friend, Rinpoche, Yangsi Rinpoche, is coming here. So I requested Rinpoche going to Puerto Rico, then stopping by here at my house one night. I haven't seen Rinpoche. We are in the same class. I haven't seen him like last 23 years, I think, like face to face. So unique opportunities for, I highly encourage everybody should try to come here physically at the center as possible. Rinpoche, highly educated and like best. So I know Rinpoche long time. So I have faith in Rinpoche. So Rinpoche is a wonderful teacher. I think hopefully in the future that we can invite him again. So, and I'm going to make announcement again on the Sunday. So, Yangsi Rinpoche, my classmate. So Yangsi Rinpoche is the one who mentioned my name to Rinpoche. So that's how I came here at the center. I was at the monastery at that time, finishing up my 1 year Tantra course. I think Rinpoche mentions. So there's two Rinpoche, then me, then Lama Zopa did the divinations. So then So you didn't got two Rinpoche, you got me. So maybe you should got like two Rinpoches. That had happened with the Rinpoche divination. So then came out best for the Kadambasan resident teacher. So the Yangtze Rinpoche mentioned my name because we are in the same class. So I'm the first person from my class besides Rinpoche who went to the West, coming here. So just if it's possible, you must come. So then we'll greet Rinpoche at the door with kata, okay? And, yeah, so now back to the almost finished now, joyful effort. Yeah, last page. Something to be happy. It's finishing. Something is finishing. Uh, mm. So I'll just review this a little bit. So there's a lot of stanza. Nganche, us. Nganche means us. Lamji chashi rire gombe kapso us. When we meditate, for example, like, Lamrim teaching began with a guru devotion. So then like precious human life, there's many different this, topics or subject in Lamrim teaching. That's how you're supposed to train your mind. That's called stages of the path. So Chachi Riddim is like you just pick one topic, like could be good devotion, could be precious human life, could be death and impermanent, karma, bodhicitta, shunyata. Why you do that in the first place? Why you choose one particular topic? So you try and hoping to gain some spiritual, as a meditative experience based on that topic. The next time when you think about that, it kind of like has some substance, not just that, and also kind of moves you from deep down, meditative experience. That's why you choose individual topic, but it's not good to spend all your time on that one particular topic. Then you may end up not having like entire imprint of the Lamrim path within your mind stream. So therefore, you should, at the beginning, you should do like either you're doing like review meditation, analytical meditations. So you review entire Lamrim so that, imprint is something that we can do and we can do it well. There's nothing will go wrong. There's nothing will go wrong. You just review, so that kind of lived entire Lamrim imprint in your mind stream. So then that's good. Then after that, you can come back and focus on a specific topic that you want to walk in order to gain meditative experience. Okay? Lamchi la samlo tangkush. That's why I say the second word lamchi means like general part, means from like entire part within the Lamrim teachings. Gombani tubatang, sambatang, tendu jungus. Meditations goes with hand to hand with contemplations, knowledge. Without knowledge, there's nothing to contemplate. Without contemplations, there's nothing to really go deep. So therefore, nganzu teda kangru namedo tombirus. Learning, contemplating, we should not ignore them. Oh no need, just meditate. There's nothing to meditate. Just sitting like this. It's not really meditation. So we should not ignore contemplating knowledge, contemplating all of them. We should not ignore. It needs to be goes hand to hand. Yeah, go hand in hand with the meditations. Nganju samjungi sharab tene tobanam saljeza. What is the benefit of contemplating, analyzing? Of course, that we have so much doubt. So then analyzing, contemplating will eliminate the doubt. Nganju samjungi sharab, the wisdom analyzing the teachings. So that kind of like subdue the doubt. So after that, then after that, no doubt. So that means like, so now you can hope for meditative experience because you know that's the one, that's something you want to put into practice because you have so much doubt. You thought about that again and again. Now you don't have doubt anymore. So then you focus, then you go deep. So then you gain meditative experience. So next time, when you hear the word, when you see the word, when you think of the word, it means something than just mere word. If you do in that process, so then there is possibility that your practice might become complete rather than incomplete. Your practice might become complete. Okay. Teaches therefore, we have to have mindfulness and introspections. Need to rely on mindfulness introspections. Like in order to subdue, eradicate, disturbing thought, negative thought, you do need two important mechanisms. Mindfulness and introspection is very much needed in order to subdue disturbing thought, in order to overcome from disturbing thought, and eventually root out. So need these two practices very much needed. Need to defeat those, enemies. Disturbing thought, negative thought is considered as an enemy. You need to defeat them in order to succeed in your spiritual practice. So need to try that. Sake of your own happiness, sake of your own. So now stanza.
Stanza 69. If in the fray the soldier drops his sword, in fright he swiftly takes it up again. Likewise, if the arm of mindfulness is lost, in fear of hell, be quick to get it back.
No necessarily need to think about hell realms. Just think about the mistake that occur. Even in this life, no need to go that far, So even a mistake in this life, so much mistake occur if you lose, if you like, how you say, spacing out, so. Mistake can be prevented with mindfulness, okay? Then the second one, this stanza is like explaining, Master Shantideva was explaining that not being mindful. So there's always risk to make mistake, all kind of mistake. And then second one.
Stanza 70. Just as seeping venom fills the body, borne on the current of the blood, likewise, when it finds its chance, evil spreads itself throughout the mind.
So that stanza explains Tembada Shishini Chida Nyamzu Lenzula Yase Shiwali Shamtar Sungyu. So that's why His Holiness commentaries. What His Holiness saying is here the Master Shantideva's lay out the practice very clearly how to practice mindfulness and introspections. Then, yeah, last one. Yeah,
Three.
two more or three more.
Stanza 71.
Yeah, there's now those.
Like a fearful man, an oil jar in his hand, filled to the brim, and threatened by a swordsman, saying, "Spill one drop and you shall die." This is how the disciplined should hold themselves. Stanza 73. At every time then that I make mistakes, I shall reprove and vilify myself, thinking long that by whatever means such faults in future shall no more occur. Stanza 74. Thus at any time, in any situation, mindfulness will be my habit. This will be the cause whereby I am to meet with teachers and fulfill the proper tasks.
So now, commented by His Holiness, Chawa Chishi Durungs. Whatever activity you are engaging, Chishi Durung, Ti tell us at that moment, at that moment, if you are mindful, I think the introspection is the result of mindfulness. If there's no mindfulness, there'll be no introspections. Introspection only happen if you be mindful. That if you can practice mindfulness, introspections, whenever you are engaging in any activities, you get a lot of benefit. Benefit of not making much mistakes. So then, it's like when we make mistakes, our brain is wired to hold on that mistake and hold long time, then blame yourself, look down on yourself, not able to let it go. So then say all kind of like word that's not very gentle, kind. Oh, how come that I'm so stupid? Why this? Then all of us know that the help can be prevented if you're being mindful in the first place. Okay, so Ngajun Namiyang Tang Michelas. Simjam Mishums. Whatever activity, if you engage, if you have mindfulness, introspections, so then you won't, he's only saying that you won't get tired. Tongue means tired. Simjam mishumsa. So then shum is like, like low self-esteem. Low self-esteem will not happen. Low self-esteem will not happen. You won't experience low esteem. Sim, shum. Sim is the mind. Shum is kind of like down. The mind's kind of down. It's not like lifted. It's not like rise and it's not like rise and shine. It's kind of like down. So Why we don't get tired? I think like if you are mindful and if you have introspections, I think it will produce some result. So then you are kind of excited about the result. So when you get excited about the result, so usually you don't feel tired. We do feel tired because we don't see result. That's why there's one reason why you get tired, because you don't see result. So now result, there's temporary result, ultimate result, and all kind of result. So then when you when you're doing practice or like doing review meditation, analytical meditation, then at a certain point that you thought, wow, isn't that wonderful that I understand what I'm saying? So then there's many reasons like joy you can get from all kinds of things. You can get on review meditation. So then feeling so blessed that you are able to review this, able to learn, able to understand, and thinking, oh, this is like this is not somebody else's word. This is like Shantideva's word. Isn't it amazing that I'm able to say, read? This is Shantideva's word. Many centuries ago, so how fortunate am I able to study Shantideva's text and contemplate and think. So there's many different ways you could have a way to lift up your spirit, feel fortunate, feel blessed, feel hope, all kinds of things will happen. Same shum is like low self-esteem, so you will not experience low self-esteem. Because that we can probably continue that activities, but more likely we are not going to give up, or stop, continue. No, so the Milarepa put the bottle lamp. Bottle lamp is like there's like traditional looking like we don't have here maybe. Usually what we do, we melt the butter and pour in there. So then there's like what do you call wax? Wick. So it depends on the size of the butter lamp. So if it's a big one, probably lasts a few hours. If it's very big, it will last whole day, whole night, 24 hours. Milarepa put it there, lit it up, sit, meditate, won't move. That's because there's so much, the energy they're developing, energy they're generating from the mind is so strong, so profound, so like strong, and that's why it's not done in the physical body. So that so much happening very deep inside the mind. So that's why it's possible. Same like Shakyamuni Buddha sitting under the Bodhi tree, 6 years, sitting under the Bodhi tree. How that happened? Power of the mind. So then it's possible to continue whatever activities and engaging in particularly spiritual practice. I think here you won't get tired, means like not physically but mentally. But I think if you are not mentally tired, so then you can physically. I think tired usually pretty much related to the mind. If the mind is not, if mind is tired, so then physical, of course, definitely get tired. Then now one more stanza, then we are finished. Stop.
Stanza 76. Just as the wind blowing back and forth controls the movement of a piece of cotton, so shall I be controlled by joy, and in this way accomplish everything.
So there's the commentary from his on this Chuji Nyamle, spiritual practice, Dharma practice. Tongma at the beginning, Kaka Chuji is everybody feel, everybody, not just you, everybody feel, oh, so difficult, so difficult. That's the common things, there's very normal things. Chuji Chitar Chatu Bashin Yin Nam Nyam says. Not just that, then probably talking to yourself, oh, how you can do this practice, impossible. That kind of mindset is very normal. Wenjang, but Rimji Kumti Tena, Nyamlen how to join us. If you the Rimji means slowly, baby step. One step at a time, that's how you say in America, one step at a time, or maybe slowly. You put effort like slowly. Nyamlen a lot of joys, the practice become easier. Yeah, that doesn't need logic. Based on experience is very true. Based on experience. Try to memorize something, not able to remember. Then memorize, so then maybe using mala, so like, or maybe one line, memorize saying like one line, 21 times. Oh, now remember 21 times, say it 21 times. So then move to the second line, second stanza, memorize, say 21 times. And then both of them say 21 times, you remember both of them. Tomorrow, maybe you don't remember. So then you review again. So then you remember, that's how you memorize been done. So that's how you remember. That's how you remember. So then after that it becomes so easy. So even though you remember, sometimes you didn't realize you finish. Say 5 pages. Amount of effort that you put memorizing that took long time. Memorizing, try to remember, took a long time, took a lot of effort. And so then now, with very little effort, you could say it like within 5 minutes. How long it took, like week, 2 weeks to memorize. Now it takes 5 minutes to just say it by mind. Especially if you get distracted, your mouth is moving, you're distracted. Then you say, did I finish? You realize you said the last word, then you do know you are finished. You wonder, did I really finish? Yeah, you did finish because you are just carried out by maybe thinking something else. Even the mouth becomes so familiar with this prayer. So say it like perfectly, correctly, without missing a word. Said it because you said it every single day. Now you said it like 12 months. That's every day you said it, so become so familiar. Before even just memorizing one line from that practice, it took so long, just requires so much effort that trying to remember, and like today you tell, oh, maybe I memorized 5 stanzas, pretty good. And you can say it without looking book. Tomorrow, all mess up, no remember. Then review again, review. So then become better. Maybe day after tomorrow, you could say it pretty much, all of them, with very little mistake. So then after that, you could say it well. So then you become so familiar, but then you say every day, then you become so familiar, it doesn't require any thinking. It just becomes almost like automatic, just come out from your mouth. And sometimes you want, did I really finish that prayer? Then you say, yeah, you finished. Well, then going back is not, so then if you understand the meaning, what you're saying, then that gives you joy. So then it has substance, So that's how everything's been done. Effort does put result. That's exactly what it means. It becomes so easy now. Even verbally, you could say it so fast, so easy. Remembering them is not that difficult. In the first 2 days, even remembering You get kind of frustrated, like, how come that yesterday I can say it well, now how come today I couldn't say it? It requires effort, making familiar. Komna lawa machiwi, de kaya, te never chumbo sebo, shanti never text. Not here. Komna lawa machiwi. There's nothing that doesn't become familiar if you put effort. There's nothing. That includes liberation, fully enlightenment, all the Lamrim teachings. If you put effort, you put a result based on size of effort. If you don't put effort, just simply wish for result, that's like not realistic. That's not realistic. It's not fair. It's not fair, not realistic. So, if you put effort, there's nothing that doesn't become familiar. But just that it becomes so familiar, doesn't require even like it doesn't require. Thought can just go somewhere else. Mouth is still mumbling. Finish all the prayer. That happens. Why? Because we've been doing this day after day, month after month, week after month, year after year. So they've been doing this so many times. Now, just here, like, easy to remember. So the entire book is printed here. So there's nothing out there. If you're trying to put some effort to make it familiar, there's nothing that doesn't become familiar. Therefore, the last two lines, never chungkumbe, therefore learning how to tolerate small difficulties, small problems, then you learn great deal of tolerating bigger difficulties. That's what Master Shantideva said. Never chungkumbe, never chimbo sebo. So then, used to be bothered so much by little things, so now doesn't bother because you learn how to tolerate them. So now even the bigger problems doesn't really bother your mind. You learn how to deal with them quite well. Before that, even you can handle the small difficulties. So that you practice the thinking. So now you learn how to handle the small difficulties. Now it's become good. So now bigger difficulties you have managed to know, tolerate or handle well. Rimji kumji tina, if you know, step by step, slowly, if you trying to put into practice, there's nothing, the practice itself becomes easier. Very true, personal experience. Choji uzu chimbu dansa, yana suzu kanga chimbu so mirung, kanga chimbu so mirung, suzu nivada tuni nyamne china, rinpe suju trovi gawajiyos. You can't push yourself too hard. That's not skillful. It's not skillful. All of a sudden something happened, they say, oh, I really want to get enlightened maybe within this life. So then whole week, wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, then do all kind of practice. After 3 days, finish. That's called like 3-day Buddha. You become Buddha in 3 days, then after that, nothing happens. Put so much effort. The short-sighted is not good. Needs to be like the summer stream, just continuously run. Not same force, is continuously running like that. That kind of effort is needed. Chui ju, zomba chui ju tempo. Zomba means effort, joyful effort should be like summer stream, continuously run. Same force, but continuous. So that stream even doesn't look so strong. The continuation of that stream could, like I say, shape the rock that's so hard to break, but the continuation that they could shape the rock. Even the bird's feather. I think the Arya Asanga, Vasubandhu's brother, Arya Asanga, so decided to go into the cave, do 12-year retreat, hoping to have a vision of material Buddha. So then, many obstacles happens, so when there, so then nothing happened, even though just one good dream, so then just give up, come out. Realize above the cave, there's one dwarf, morning dwarf, living there. The dwarf every morning goes out, then comes back. So side of the rocks been touched by a dwarf's feather. So there's how many times every day and every day. So that part of the road is kind of like smooth, not by machine, by feather. Look up there, thought, oh, if that's the case, very soft feather could make the surface of the rock so smooth. Doesn't happen one day, it happened that because it's continue every day, going out, coming back, touching part of the feather. So then went back into the cave, then to meditation again. So there's kind of inspirations that you get. Oh. Yana suzu kanga chimbu so putting so much effort in a short period of time, that's not good. As I said, zomba chuvi juji tempo, zomba effort or joyful effort needs to be like summer stream, continues like that. Same force continues. Yana suzu kanga chimbu so you should not cause yourself too much trouble. Too much trouble. Suzu nibada tuni nyamle chana jimbe suzu towa bin gawajiyos. You do what you can do, then do it well. I said this many times. Suzu nibada tuni. Suzu niba means based on your abilities. Yeah, it's not each, I think, due to karma or whatever reason, from the previous life. So people have the different abilities, like Milarepa. So now there's no practitioner like Milarepa. Doesn't exist at all, doesn't exist. But during the Milarepa time, those kind of practitioners do exist, so their mind is 100% focused on the practice. That's all they think, nothing else. Nowadays, that's not the case. So there's a different abilities. So that's what it means, different abilities. And the Indian master Naropa, his ability and our ability is there's big difference. So therefore, you should do practice based on your abilities. So not good to think how much I should do. You do how much you can do. Then do it well. Don't think how much out there I should do. There's so much out there you should do. But you should do what you can do. If you do that, so then eventually, and so Toa means like joy, increase. Joy of practice will increase. Happiness and joy will increase. Pushing too hard, causing so much stress, physical stress, mental stress, is not a skillful way to do. Okay. Cheji Ningdo Pena, Give Liang Sonam Jajim. Ningdo Pena. There's certain point that Ningdo Pena, Ningdo power of heart, not the physical heart, power of heart. Power of heart increase. Then you think, I like to learn this, I like to learn that, I like to read this, I like to deepen my understanding of this. So then there's power of heart. That's the power of heart. It's like voluntary. Not like somebody tells you what to do. Just voluntarily reading. So this one, then you continue. So trying to improve improve. There's power in your heart. You want to improve. You want to increase. You want to deepen your knowledge. You want to deepen your meditations. You want to increase your knowledge. You want to read. And that's the power of heart. Generate that. That is produced by the joy and happiness. Joy of happiness. Joy and happiness. Joy and happiness produced by the practice, the daily practice that you do. Okay? So then, like, virtuous act, sonam, same thing, give sonam, then you learn how to receive vast amount of spiritual act and merit, all of that. So when you think, it's not that difficult to create merit. It's not that difficult at all. It's not that difficult at all. Of course, creating negative karma is not that difficult at all. But creating positive karma is not that difficult. Creating merit is not that difficult. So, bringing a piece of flour on the altar, you could create so much merit by thinking, thinking. Physically, there's one piece of flour. Mentally, there's millions. Not just in front of Lama, in front of Kadamba centers, like the altar, in front of each and every single Buddhas and Bodhisattva, Dhaka, Dhakinis, Yoga, Yoginis, all of them, not just today, all the time, till you reach enlightenment. With that kind of mindset, if you make a flower offering on the altar, your altar, Kadamba altar, so then you create equal merit of each and every Buddha and Bodhisattva, Dhaka, Dhakini, Yoga, Yoginis. You created that much merit by making one piece of flower offering. Could be light, one light. Mentally, there's millions, billions in front of each enlightened beings, Bodhisattvas, Hera, solitary realizers, practitioners, all of that. Then you create so much merit. So then when you think about that, power in your heart grows. Wow, that's like really amazing. Like, so then you can say the word Om, like that. So then, you create so much merit, 5 minutes, you create so much merit. Easy to create merit. But the problem is sometimes it becomes like traditions, sometimes it becomes like, that's what they are supposed to do. Sometimes it becomes like chore. They're not really being mindful. So that's why we miss a lot of good opportunities. So there's so much way to create merit, Manifesting, offering goodness from your heart, holding like 5 as a object of desire realms, form, include shape and color, everything, all kind of things. Sujilamu, goddess of form, goddess of sound, could be like music, all kind of things. Goddess of smell, goddess of taste, goddess of tactile, manifested from your heart. Millions of them, like that, manifest. Millions of them. So they make all kind of offerings, offerings for each and every Buddha, not just today, all the time till you reach enlightenment. So then you dissolve back those, like if you're doing Tantra practice, then you dissolve with that kind of hand mudra, you dissolve back. The very reason that you dissolve is to able to create the cause, to able to send the energy into the central channel. That's why you dissolve back to your heart. So there's so many ways to create merit, so many different ways to create merit. But in the lack of mindfulness, we miss opportunities. We just miss opportunities many times. So easy. Geve lelang. So that's what it means. Geve lelang. So long jachimbotus. Any spiritual activity, you may end up creating vast amount of merit. That's exactly how. The mandala offerings, mandala. So we're supposed to visualize the best of everything they possess in desire realm, form realms, best of best everything. Then you have to visualize to that and offer that to create merit to you to succeed in your spiritual practice, and not just that, and lead many beings possible into that path. Oh. So now they finished the joyful effort. So now concentrations. So any questions? Otherwise, like
Yeah. How do you know, how does a practitioner know when they're pushing themselves too hard or not enough?
pushing too hard, not enough.
Or, how do you know what you're doing? Am I pushing myself too hard, or am I pushing myself not enough? How can you tell? For example,
I think not enough is already there. Not enough is already there. So that's like hard to estimate. Not enough, like compared to what? Compared to Milarepa, is not enough. Compared to Naropa, Master Manor is not enough. So then, so.
Does it have anything to do with time, the amount of time that you dedicate to your practice?
No, I think it has to do with the time. So like longest that I think it's not just about quantity; it's about also qualities. Doing mindfully. Long as you're enjoying, but it is hard to be mindful all the time. Need to be practical. I think need to admit that mindfulness, you can't just pretend. If your mindfulness is not that strong, so then so I think long as you are enjoying doing it joyfully, so then no. One time I think there's like 3 monks, they are doing prostrations. Two of them finish, one is not nearly finishing. They ask like, how much you done? And that monk's probably answer is like, I'm not focused on number, I'm focused on the quality of the prostrations. So that clearly answered the question. It's not like prostration marathon. That's not how he sees. He sees like he's more focused on qualities. Now, then Master Shantideva said, it's good to remind yourself. Don't now remember all stanza, but anyway, so yeah. So maybe I'll remember later, so I do remember, but remember meaning doesn't remember the word. So what are other questions? Yeah. Any other questions? If you don't know, so maybe I read little bit from the concentrations or samadhi. So it's called samadhi, and shamatha, two different things. Samadhi is called samadhi. I'll read a little bit from there. Any question from the Zoom? Yeah, see, sometimes you don't remember. Sometimes you remember when you need, when you don't need, you remember. When you need, you don't remember. So that means mindfulness is not strong enough. So basically what the stanza, I only remember 3 lines, I don't remember the first one. The meaning, doing, as I said, in my case, maybe I was distracted by a squirrel or maybe something else. Then doing my daily prayers, all of a sudden upset. And I don't remember, did I really finish? And I do remember that I said the last word. So doing that, then did I say the prayer? Yes, I did say the prayers. Did you feel anything? Probably not. Even you don't remember whether you finish or not, how you're going to feel anything. Does that means prayer has nothing to produce feelings? No, prayer doesn't. It's not really just prayer. Practice has potential to produce something, some kind of feeling, experience you didn't receive because you are distracted. So why you don't feel anything? Because you are distracted. So then seeing with mindfulness, it means something. So that your mind with that, it means something. Seeing without mindful, then get distracted. So then you said it, but do you feel anything? No. So that means the quality is not that great. Quality is not that great. So therefore, mindfulness needed. So that's the meaning of the stanza. Gejotane katoku semjiyosho. Teniribe 10 minutes. So now I remember. Gejotane katoku. You ring to chechechas. Gejotane katoku. Gejor creating merit, practice, so on and so forth. That practice means there's saying prayer, saying all there's many including Gejotane katoku. You ring to chechechas. During this long period of time, and but not being mindful, then doesn't has much substance. That's what Shantideva said. So then trying to be mindful as possible, So then when you realize that you are not being mindful, at the same time you finish the prayer, don't feel bad. It's not going to help, don't feel bad. Doing it again, it's all right. While you feel like you have to do only one time, you can go back do it again. There's nothing wrong. Unless there's like daily commitment. So the commitment, then there's no like sometimes there's in like we have list. Priority is not the daily commitment or like spiritual practice, something else. Then the last moment, last minute, then that's for practice. So then you are tired. Then it's hard to do, So big chunk of your time is when here, there, and some of them that you have to do. There's no choice. You have to do. So I think prioritizing your activities. I think that's the one thing that we can be mindful. And so then that's what happens. Particularly for the daily commitment, then you rush because now day's ending, so you have to finish certain time before. Then you're worried that you may miss the commitment. So then, other than that, if there's no really commitment, you can slow down. There's no commitment. You are not breaking any commitments. Commitment that you made it up, so that's not really pledge, samaya. No, so then saying the commitment, that is samaya, that you have to say it. You have to say it because you voluntarily took that commitment. So other than the certain prayer, the practice we do, you just like to do. So it's not samaya. So if you miss, just not bring any samaya. So then those practices you could like do it again, like while not being mindful. So you can do it again. Make sense? Oh yeah. That did it to me. Yeah. So then, like maybe one page from the samadhi or concentrations, perfection number 5. According to Lamrim Song of Experience composed by Lama Tsongkhapa, that explains in that Lamrim all the 6 perfections one by one. Someday similar ungjur jabos, someday samadhi, concentration or focus. Similar ungjur jabos is like king. Your mind is subject. Your mind is subject. So samadhi, your concentration, your focus become the king of subject. In this case, subject your mind. Then samadhi rules. Right now, mind rules us. We don't rule our mind. Our mind rules us. So then, power of the samadhi. So then you rule your mind. Someday similar unju jabuti shadna mi yours. If you let it be, it's going to be like firm as mountain. It won't move. It won't move. Someday similar unju shadna mi yours. If you decided to live that mind or mind on like bodhicitta meditations, impermanent meditations or shunyata meditations, so then it will be there like firm as mountain, it won't move. Someday there's a benefit of the samadhi. Someday jabudi shana miyo riyombush. Tangna, if you let it go, it only goes to positive things. It never goes to negative things. Tangna giving me result, lucid body, physical, mental. Sometimes lucid less of it, dechen, great joy, happiness. Great joy of physical happiness, great joy of mental happiness. There's a result. There's the result of there's the result produced by samadhi, concentration. Okay, some decim or the shanami tana giving me lucid less of the dechen. It brings great joy, happiness in the physical, in the mind. So that's what Lama Tsongkhapa said in the Song of Experience. Teta tsundi jeni ni yini tenzi tengi zinla shas. Semni number ingbi mi nimu chewe tananes. Yeah, first stanza in English.
Stanza 1. Now that diligence has been developed, I will set my mind to concentrate. For one whose mind is loose and wandering lives between the fangs of the afflictions.
So now His Holiness commentary. So if you want to make your practice strong, very strong, someday strong means if you want to make your practice strong, what do you mean like strong? Means like feeling something, mean something, feeling something, accomplishing maybe understanding of the practice, or like this understanding getting deeper, or that's what it means, making practice strong. Meaning making practice strong means understanding, being aware of the meaning of the word and what it means, like all of that, okay? Need to improve your samadhi concentrations. Before you do that, first you need to understand the downside of distracted mind. Need to understand. So, lack of samadhi, lack of concentrations is the reason lack of concentration, samadhi, that's why we are having hard time keeping our mind on anything. This challenge. Keeping our mind on anything, challenge, because lack of samadhi or concentration. So is having hard time focus, having hard time concentrating, because lack of samadhi and concentration. But you can bring it back. The beginning is there. Like first 15 seconds there, then next 15 seconds is gone. You can bring it back. It's not that hard to bring it back, but like being aware is not there. So then you can bring it back. That's how I think somebody improved. Rangi semni namdo chikchena tiye jasun duwa mase. Rangi namdo chikchena so. The last few days I thought about that word namdo. Julie has better translation. Namdo, Julie, namdo.
I think we decided it was either like a fantasized story, something like that, like a made up narrative, like
Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Made up narrative. That's very good. Namto. I think it has both. It has good. It has bad. It's always not negative. It is also good. It is also bad. Namto sangesido. Sang means good. Nye means bad. Namto sang. I think namto doesn't have to be always bad. But the downside, it makes you distract. Namto make you distract. Doesn't mean negative. Doesn't have to be negative. All the doing prayer, all the sudden thinking about the smell of fresh cookies, like that. That's not negative or positive. It's just smell of cookie. You can't blame the cookies to produce smells. There's no positive negative. Yeah. Rangi seni namdo chik chenas, tejas draw masses. Mental narrative, Julie. Mental narrative.
made up, like I just imagined it.
Made up.
Right. If you made up.
Yeah, made up narratives. So then, like all of a sudden you say, all of a sudden the leash of smell of leash. You put a log on dog leash, what do you call? Leash, yeah. Leash of smell of cookie comes right there. And then like, you are like carried out by leash of cookies. Smell of cookies, then you go. You like, you follow with the devotions. Sorry, he's already to say that I just said this. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. You know, it becomes like a leash, then you want there, so then you have to carry out. Namdoji cannot teach us to us, so we just follow. You know, our like mind narrative become like leash, so then you just take out by that leash, so then you follow that. That's pretty much happens, you know. So it's good or bad. It's not when it's come down to concentration. It's not. It's obstacles, you know. There's mental narrative doesn't have to be negative. It could be something neutral, something positive. So the same so nimu belong juice. Because of that, so then there's a risk, you know, so there's like you become easy target for disturbing thought. Easy target for disturbing thought. Or another way to say is disturbing thought could rise very easily. That's the downside. Nganzu gewele chishi dujan teller debu chimbushi jumitusa. So there lack of samadhi or concentration. That's why reason that practice doesn't produce much result as we hope. Much result as we hope. Because lack of samadhi or concentration. Oh, that's why he's always said. Teaching, therefore, same number of nimi shindu chishings. So therefore, distraction has a lot of downside. Distraction has a lot of downside. Ti nyimbo antidote for that. Shine kumju shindu kechimus. Meditating on shamatha is quite important. So. So now he's on his board. There's a lot of commentaries, so no one read all. Shinegi nyamne practice of shamatha, no samadhi, practice of shamatha. 9 stages. According to Maitreya Buddha, nyapa ngapong decisions, nyapa ngapongs, nyapa fall, 5-fold. Decisions, the 8 antidote. One way to achieve shamatha. According to Arya Asanga, the 9 stages of meditations, how to accomplish shamatha meditations. According to Maitreya Buddha, 5-fold 8 antidotes. So the shine nang to jobas, junto job, nang to jobas, be within the first stages. Out of 9 stages, 5 stages, be within nang the job. Junto job, continuations. Then there's no stage goes up on there. So I think my teacher Chundere Moshe, I think one of his books that explain 9 stages very as actually the text is quite even difficult to understand the way it worded. Chundere Moshe put into like something that's very easy to understand, very easy to understand 9 stages. So I don't remember by heart, but I read a few weeks ago. So I'll bring that next, not next Wednesday, the Rinpoche will come. So then after that, I'll bring that. So then share with you, okay? Shinege nyamles practice shamatha. Nangbe tumu mimba shik minlas. practice of shamatha is not unique Buddhist practice. It's very common practice of practice with Hinduism. I think Hinduism, there you could achieve shamatha. So there, the sadhus, there's the hair, but they kept, I'm not sure how many years, but since many years they have long done them beard and that. So then they have short stick. That's where they put their hand. So that some of them that they sit like this, like long period of time. So anyway, so if once you achieve shamatha, so out of one day there's 12 hours. If you can sit single pointedly 4 hours out of 12 hours, so then maybe you achieve shamatha. 4 hours out of 12 hours. So then out of 4 hours, maybe if you can sit 5 minutes, that's very good too. That also count. So, oh yeah, so now this commentary is too long, so I haven't eaten my dinner. I was hungry, so please forgive me. Give me permission to stop here. Okay.
Okay, let's start with the dedication prayers. And let's see. On page 235 through 236, stanzas